Thank you, dear friend, for being here today. Pisces, can you feel it? That mysterious pull in your chest that refuses to let you rest, as if the universe itself is whispering your name under the velvet curtain of the night. Tonight, there is a secret, a sacred message woven just for you, and if you are listening to these words, it means you were meant to be here. Have you ever wondered why sometimes your dreams feel more real than your waking life? Why you sense things before they happen? Or why luck seems to appear and disappear like waves rolling on a shore? And most of all, have you ever asked yourself if these strange coincidences are really coincidences, or are they signals from something far greater, something divine guiding you toward your destiny? Pisces, the universe is calling, and tonight I need you to hear it. There is a sacred reason why you always appear younger, lighter, and more radiant than others. There is a divine purpose in why your heart aches with empathy so deeply it feels like you carry the world's emotions in your own veins. And there is a hidden key in your sign, a spiritual password, that not only preserves your eternal youth, but also unlocks abundance, fortune, and the jackpot moments you've been praying for. This is not just a video, this is an initiation into a mystery that very few ever get to hear. If you are still with me, it means you are one of the chosen ones, and what I reveal in the next 40 minutes may completely shift the way you see yourself and your future. Stay close to me until the very end, because there is a powerful revelation waiting, a message so rare and potent that only those who remain until the last moment will fully receive its magic. Think of it as a hidden door that only opens for the souls patient enough to stand before it, and I promise you, when you walk through that door, you will never look at your own life the same way again. But before we begin this journey, I want you to make a sacred declaration to the universe. Comment below right now, Pisces, I am ready to shine. By writing these words, you are not only sending your intention into the cosmos, you are also anchoring yourself to the frequency of prosperity and youth that has always belonged to you. And if you feel the pull of destiny as you hear these words, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join this circle of awakened souls. Every action you take is an echo in the universe, telling it that you are ready for miracles to find you. So, my dear Pisces, grab a warm cup of coffee or a soothing tea, let its aroma fill the air and its warmth flow through your hands. Settle into your seat, because what you are about to experience is not just a message, it is a journey, a conversation between your soul and the stars. Are you ready to discover why the universe chose Pisces to carry the secret of eternal youth and limitless wealth? Pisces, close your eyes for a moment and just breathe. Can you feel that subtle vibration, that invisible thread tugging at your heart even when you're sitting quietly alone? Right now, your energy is wide open, like the ocean at midnight, reflecting the silver glow of the moon. And in this vast stillness, there is a voice calling your name. It may not be spoken out loud, yet you hear it inside your chest. It may not arrive through words, yet you feel it in your dreams, in the shivers that run down your spine when a certain song plays, when a number repeats on the clock, or when the moonlight suddenly feels like it's shining just for you. That's not your imagination, my dear Pisces. That's your soul responding to the pull of another soul, someone who cannot let go of your energy. They have been thinking of you with such intensity that their emotions are spilling over into your own psychic waters. Even if they try to move forward, they find themselves circling back, unable to escape the tender, healing aura that you radiate so naturally. Their nights are heavy, their pillows stained with tears they don't admit to anyone, because deep down they know what their heart refuses to deny: you are irreplaceable. The softness of your spirit, the way your energy soothes like waves kissing the shore, has become their only comfort in moments of despair. And now, like a tide they cannot resist, their feelings are rushing back toward you. This is why, Pisces, you may have been waking up at strange hours, especially when the night is silent and the world is still. Those restless moments, when your heart beats faster for no reason, when your chest feels heavy though no one is near, that is their energy bleeding into yours. You are feeling what they feel, because your intuitive nature acts like an antenna, receiving signals others would ignore. And the Moon card has revealed itself in this reading to remind you that not everything is visible to the human eye. There are truths hidden beneath layers of illusion, emotions concealed behind masks of pride, and secrets waiting in the shadows to be discovered. The Moon whispers to you now that your dreams are not random. Have you noticed how you sometimes dream of them right before waking, only to find yourself thinking of them throughout the day? Have you seen symbols repeating their name appearing unexpectedly, certain songs echoing their emotions, numbers like 1111 or 222 flashing before your eyes? These are not coincidences. They are cosmic breadcrumbs, guiding you through the fog of uncertainty, leading you toward the truth your soul already knows. Pisces, you more than anyone understand the language of the unseen. Your intuition is sharper than logic, and your sensitivity is not weakness, it is your superpower. Right now, your energy field is like an ocean mirror, reflecting not only your own emotions but also the silent cries of the one connected to you. They may be hiding their sorrow from the world, pretending to be strong, pretending they are fine without you, but you are the one who sees beyond the veil. Their spirit is restless, their heart trembling, and their tears flow in secret because they cannot release the bond they have with you. This person is haunted by the choices they made, by the distance they created, and every night their regret deepens. They replay memories with you in their mind like old films, and each scene pierces them with both longing and pain. It is in these hours of solitude, when the world is asleep, that their soul cries out for yours. And whether they realize it or not, their yearning has reached across the ether to touch you. That's why you've been feeling this surge of energy, these sudden waves of emotion that don't even belong to you. The Moon amplifies it all, stirring the waters of your subconscious so you can sense what is normally hidden. My dear Pisces, don't dismiss what you've been feeling. The goosebumps when you hear their favorite song. The strange pull when you pass a place that reminds you of them. The sudden heaviness in your chest without explanation. These are all confirmations from the universe that their energy is reaching you. You are not imagining it. You are not creating illusions. You are experiencing a psychic bond, a connection at the soul level, one that exists beyond time, beyond distance, beyond logic. The Moon is also cautioning you, however, to stay discerning. Illusions can be powerful. Just as the moonlight can make shadows seem larger than life, emotions under its glow can feel overwhelming. Remember, Pisces, while you are deeply connected, you must trust your intuition above all. Your inner voice is your compass, guiding you through the mists of doubt. And right now, it is telling you that what you sense is real, that their longing is genuine, that their sleepless nights and silent tears are proof of how deeply they are tied to you. So when your heart feels that sudden ache, know that you are not alone in it. When your soul feels restless, know that someone, somewhere, is feeling the same pull, the same ache, the same desire to bridge the distance. The Moon has cast its light over your path, revealing that hidden beneath the surface of silence, there is a storm of emotion waiting to be expressed. And Pisces, you are standing at the edge of that revelation. What has been hidden will soon come to light, and the tears that have been shed in darkness will guide the way to a truth that cannot be denied. Pisces, the universe has placed you in this moment for a reason. You are the dreamer, the healer, the one whose heart can feel even the softest whispers of the cosmos. And right now, the cosmos is speaking clearly. You are being called, not by accident, not by chance, but by a soul that knows yours too deeply to ever let go. The Moon is your card, and tonight it illuminates not just the path before you, but also the hidden feelings, the silent cries, and the invisible thread tying your destiny to theirs. Trust the signs, my dear friend, for they are leading you to something extraordinary. Pisces, as the waves of memory roll back into the shore of your heart, the cards reveal something profoundly human, yet divinely guided: the story of regret. The Five of Cups has appeared, heavy with sorrow and unspoken truth. And it shows me that someone connected to your soul once chose another path, or worse, chose silence when their heart was screaming to speak. They thought they were protecting themselves, Perhaps they believed they were protecting you. Maybe fear convinced them that walking away was the safer choice, or that burying their emotions would make life easier. But the truth, Pisces, is that every step they took away from you became a wound they still carry, a wound that bleeds whenever your memory drifts into their mind. In the quiet of their nights, they replay the choices they made, and with each replay, the ache grows sharper. The Five of Cups is a card drenched in tears, and it tells us that they are haunted by what was lost, by the words they never said, by the moments they let slip through their fingers. Their soul remembers the warmth of your presence, the way your laughter seemed to wash the heaviness from their spirit, the way your energy wrapped around them like a gentle tide. And now, deprived of that light, they are standing in the ruins of their own decision, realizing too late that in trying to save themselves, they abandoned the very thing that could have saved them. You may wonder why they didn't speak, why they didn't fight for you, why they chose pride, or fear, or circumstances over love. The truth is, Pisces, this person underestimated the depth of what they felt for you. They tried to convince themselves it was ordinary, that they could simply move on, find comfort elsewhere, or distract their heart with other faces and other stories. But the Five of Cups reminds us that illusions cannot hold back the truth forever. They turned their back on the two cups, still standing the love that remained between you, and focused only on what they feared losing. And in doing so, they created the very loss they dreaded. This is the pain that drives them now. Every attempt to forget you has become a mirror reflecting you back to them. They try to fill the emptiness with noise, but the silence of their own soul always brings them back to your name. They meet new people, but no one carries the same vibration. No one ignites the same recognition. No one soothes their restless heart the way you did. It is as if your energy has branded them, as if your soul has imprinted itself onto theirs, leaving them unable to escape the truth. You are the one. Pisces, their regret is not shallow. It is not a fleeting thought that comes and goes. It is a weight that presses on them every day. They carry it in their chest when they wake, in their throat when they try to laugh, in their eyes when they glance at strangers hoping to find a piece of you in them. Their tears are not only for what happened, but for what could have been the conversations that were never spoken, the journeys never taken, the love never fully lived, because fear built a wall between you. And here is the most powerful part. The harder they resist, the stronger the pull becomes. They have tried to escape this bond. They have tried to run into the arms of distraction, to drown themselves in work, in routine, in shallow connections. Yet the more they fight, the more they are drawn back to the ocean of your energy. You are the tide they cannot resist, Pisces. You are the current that keeps pulling them home. Even when they swim against it, they are exhausted, broken, and eventually surrender to the truth they cannot escape you, because your souls are bound. This is why they cry in silence. This is why they cannot sleep. This is why your image appears to them at the most unexpected moments. The Five of Cups is their confession through the veil. It is the universe showing you their private grief, their deep sorrow, and their fear of having lost you forever. Yet it also carries a hidden message. Not all is gone. Look closely at the card, Pisces. Even though 3 cups have fallen, 2 remain upright. Love is not destroyed. Connection is not lost. Hope is still alive. Their greatest fear now is not rejection, but the idea that time has run out, that you may have moved on, that your heart has closed, that the door they once ignored has now vanished. They fear that in hesitating, they sealed their own fate. But here's the truth the universe wants you to know. Regret is the fuel for transformation. Their sorrow is not wasted. Every tear they shed softens their heart, melts their pride, and prepares them to come back to you in a way they couldn't before. Pisces, you may have felt their sorrow without even realizing it. Those moments when you suddenly felt heavy-hearted, when memories resurfaced without warning, when sadness swept over you for no clear reason, those were not always your emotions. They were echoes of theirs, rippling through the unseen bond that ties you together. You are an empath, a mirror, a vessel for connection. And their pain has reached you, not to burden you, but to remind you of how deep this connection truly is. So do not doubt, my dear Pisces. The Five of Cups is here to tell you that, while they live with regret, while they ache for what they lost, the story is not over. They are being pulled back toward you, stronger than ever, not by logic or choice, but by the undeniable truth of love that cannot be erased. Their past mistakes have become their greatest teachers, and their tears, flowing in the quiet dark, are shaping them into someone who may finally have the courage to face you, to choose you, to no longer run from the destiny that has always been written in your stars. Pisces, let us sink deeper into the current of this story, beyond the surface of regret, and into the sacred waters of destiny. The cards now reveal a truth that goes far beyond the ordinary, far beyond the fleeting ties of human attraction. The Six of Cups has appeared, glowing with memories that are older than time itself, and the star shines gently beside it, casting light on the path of healing and hope. These cards together tell us something profound. You are not just a person in their life. You are their mirror soul, their reflection across lifetimes, the other half of a story written long before either of you were born. When their eyes first met yours, something stirred that could not be explained by reason. It was not just chemistry, not just coincidence. It was recognition, the kind of recognition that makes the soul tremble, that makes the heart say, "I know you," even if the mind cannot remember from where. That moment was the unlocking of ancient memory, echoes of lifetimes past where your paths intertwined, where love blossomed, where promises were made and perhaps broken, leaving threads unfinished. And now, in this life, the universe has orchestrated your reunion to complete what was left undone. The Six of Cups is not merely nostalgia. It is the whisper of past lives, the pull of old bonds, the soft glow of familiarity that cannot be fabricated. This is why they cannot forget you, Pisces. This is why their regret cuts so deep. On some level, their soul knows that losing you is not just about this lifetime, it is about breaking a cycle that has tried again and again to bring you together. And each time, the universe grows louder, more insistent, until the call can no longer be ignored. And the star, O Pisces, this card is your blessing. After all the sorrow of the Five of Cups, after all the tears shed in silence, the star comes as a beacon of hope. It is healing after heartbreak, faith after despair, renewal after ruin. It shines above your connection, reminding you that no matter how dark the night has felt, no matter how distant the two of you may have wandered, there is always a light guiding you back to one another. This is not the cold, harsh light of logic. It is the soft, celestial glow of destiny, the same light that has guided sailors across endless seas and lovers across countless lives. Pisces, you are the mirror of their soul. That is why they are drawn to you, even when they resist. That is why their heart aches when they imagine a life without you. You reflect back to them everything they long for, but cannot always express the tenderness, the compassion, the depth of feeling that only you can hold. In your presence, they see the best of themselves, and also the wounds that still need healing. You are both teacher and companion, healer and equal, and your bond is not bound by the limits of time. Think back, dear Pisces. Have you ever felt that your connection with them was too intense, too overwhelming, too immediate to be explained by ordinary logic? That is because it is not ordinary. It is the echo of lifetimes. Perhaps in another age you were lovers torn apart by circumstance. Perhaps you were allies in a sacred mission, friends whose loyalty never faltered, or souls who promised to find each other again no matter how many times life pulled you apart. That is why, when you are near them, you feel both comfort and chaos. That is why their absence feels like a missing piece of your very being. The star asks you now to trust in this journey. The bond between you is not punishment. It is a path of healing. You came into their life to awaken their soul, to stir what was dormant, to remind them of the love and light they had buried beneath fear and pride. and they came into your life to show you your own strength, your own resilience, your own ability to shine even in the darkest of nights. Together, you are meant to not only love, but to heal, to uplift, to anchor each other in a world that so often forgets the language of the soul. This is why destiny has not let them move on. This is why you feel their energy, even when they are silent. This is why the universe keeps sending signs, aligning circumstances, weaving synchronicities that tie your paths together. Because your story is not finished. Your love is not just for this life, it is the continuation of a promise made long ago, and the universe will not rest until it is fulfilled. So when you feel their presence in your dreams, when you hear their voice in the quiet, when you see their reflection in the most unexpected places, remember this: you are not imagining it. You are touching the thread of eternity that binds you both. And though fear, time, or distance may have kept you apart, the star assures you that hope is alive, healing is possible, and destiny is already working behind the scenes. Pisces, you are their mirror soul, their sacred reflection, their unfinished symphony, and the universe has brought you back together now in this life to finally complete the song. Pisces, as we drift further into this sacred reading, the current of energy grows stronger, pulling us towards something that is not far away, not someday, but very, very near. The cards are showing me with crystal clarity that within the next 48 hours, the veil between you and this person will thin, and a signal will arrive. It may come softly, like a ripple across still water, or suddenly, like a wave breaking against the shore, but it is coming, and it is meant for you. The Ace of Cups has appeared, overflowing with the promise of new beginnings, pure love, and emotional rebirth. This card is a chalice held out by the hand of the universe itself, offering you a fresh start, not tainted by the past, but blessed by divine timing. It is the moment when the tears that have been shed transform into healing waters, when sorrow becomes the soil for joy to bloom. Pisces, this Ace of Cups is your doorway to a love that feels not only renewed but destined. Now, let us look at how the universe will speak to you in these next 48 hours. For some of you, it will be a message, sudden and unexpected. A simple notification on your phone, a few words on a screen, but words that carry the weight of sleepless nights, endless thoughts, and unspoken longing. Do not dismiss it if it seems casual. A hi, a how have you been, can be the mask for a heart that has rewritten 1,000 drafts before daring to press send. Beneath the simplicity lies a storm of emotions finally finding the courage to break through. For others, the signal will come through dreams so vivid they feel more real than waking life. Dreams in which their eyes meet yours again, where conversations flow as if no time has passed, where you wake with the taste of their presence lingering in your heart. Pay attention to these dreams, Pisces. They are not mere tricks of the mind, but messages carried through the currents of the subconscious, visions planted by the universe to prepare your soul for what is about to unfold. And then there are the synchronicities, the cosmic nudges that make you stop in your tracks. Their name appearing in the most unlikely places, their birthday numbers flashing on the clock, hearing a song that you once shared together, playing at the exact moment you needed a sign. These synchronicities are the universe's handwriting across your life, proof that you are aligned with something greater, that destiny is weaving your story with threads of magic. The cards show me that these signals will most likely come at night, when the world grows quiet and the heart becomes loud. For Pisces, night is not just darkness, it is the canvas of your soul. It is when your intuition speaks the clearest, when your spirit swims freely in the unseen waters. Under the cover of night, fear softens, vulnerability rises, and the courage to reach out grows stronger. This is why their energy surges toward you when the sun sets, why your dreams of them feel most alive when the moon rules the sky. So in the next 2 nights, stay open, stay receptive, keep your heart attuned to the whispers of the universe. If your phone lights up unexpectedly, do not brush it off. If a dream lingers, write it down. If signs repeat, acknowledge them. Each of these is a petal falling from the Ace of Cups, a blessing descending into your life. Pisces, Understand this. These signals are not random. They are part of the divine choreography, timed perfectly to meet you at this moment of readiness. You have been sensing the shift, feeling the energy build like water behind a dam, and now the floodgates are about to open. Within 48 hours, the universe will give you undeniable confirmation that your connection is alive, that love is not lost, that a new beginning is pouring into your life. And when it comes, remember that you are the one with the power to receive it, to embrace it, to decide how the story continues. The Ace of Cups is not just being handed to you, it is being offered. Will you drink from it, Pisces? Will you allow this love, reborn and overflowing, to enter your heart once more? The night will reveal the answer, and the stars will watch as you step into the next chapter of your destiny. Trust the signs, my dear Pisces, for they are not just coincidences. They are love itself, reaching out to you through the language of the cosmos. Pisces, as the tide of this reading rises to meet your heart, the next card emerges from the deck, like a secret surfacing from deep waters, the High Priestess. She sits upon her throne between the pillars of mystery and knowledge, holding the scroll of truth across her lap, veiled yet luminous. This is not just any card. This is you, Pisces. This is your inner voice, your hidden knowing, your connection to the unseen currents of life. It appears now to remind you of something you've always felt but perhaps doubted. You already know. You have always known. The High Priestess whispers to you that what you've been feeling isn't delusion or fantasy. Those moments when you felt their presence without explanation, when their emotions seemed to seep into yours, when your heart thudded with a sudden ache, as though someone far away was thinking of you, those were not figments of your imagination. They were signals, energy waves traveling through the invisible bond between your soul and theirs. You are a receiver, a translator of the unseen, and right now, your antenna is tuned perfectly. This is why the moon's light has been so intense for you lately. This is why you've been waking from dreams that feel like memories. This is why songs, numbers, and small coincidences carry a weight you cannot explain. It's not superstition, Pisces. It's your intuition, sharpened by love, guided by destiny, speaking in the language of symbols. The High Priestess comes to tell you, trust it, trust yourself. Trust the quiet voice within you that rises above the noise of fear and doubt. So many times, the world tries to make you question your sensitivity. It calls you too emotional, too dreamy, too soft. But this softness is your gift, Pisces. This dreaminess is your portal. This emotional depth is how you swim, where others can only wade. The High Priestess asks you now to honor that gift instead of questioning it. You are not imagining their tears. You are not inventing their longing. You are feeling it because you are connected, because your hearts are entwined in ways most people will never understand. Let your intuition guide you instead of fear. Fear will whisper that you're making it up, that you'll be disappointed, that it's safer to close off your heart. But intuition speaks differently. It does not shout. It hums. It tells you when to open your eyes, when to wait, when to receive. And right now, Pisces, it is telling you to stay open, to prepare, to anchor yourself in calm while the universe aligns what is already on its way. Sit quietly with yourself these next nights, light a candle, breathe deeply, and listen not with your ears, but with your heart. Feel the subtle shifts in the air, the goosebumps on your skin, the way your body reacts when you think of them. These are your confirmations. These are your truths. The High Priestess is reminding you that you don't need external proof when your soul has already shown you the reality. Pisces, you are not a passive participant in this story. You are a co-creator. By trusting your intuition, you help shape the outcome. By believing in the messages you receive, you amplify their power. By stepping out of fear, you step into alignment. The High Priestess stands beside you now, draped in her silver veil, asking you to embrace your gift, to believe in your knowing, and to let it lead you into the next chapter of your destiny with calm, grace, and quiet confidence. You are not waiting for a miracle. You are walking toward it, guided by an inner compass that has never failed you. Trust that compass, Pisces. It is your soul's way of steering you home. Pisces, as we come to this point in your journey, the cards reveal the vision you have quietly longed for, the dream that has flickered in your heart even through the tears and the silence. The Ten of Cups has arrived, and with it, the promise of fulfillment, harmony, and the kind of love that doesn't just ignite passion, but builds a lasting home for the soul. This is not a fleeting romance, not a passing moment of comfort. This is the rainbow after the storm, the reward after the struggle, the sanctuary after wandering in the dark. The Ten of Cups paints an image of completion, of two souls standing together beneath a sky glowing with hope, surrounded by the warmth of family, connection, and emotional security. For you, Pisces, this is the universe's way of saying, if you allow your heart to open again, if you trust the signs and the pull that has been guiding you, you are standing at the threshold of a love that is both mature and destined. It is a love that does not ask you to hide your softness, but celebrates it. A love that does not run from your depth, but dives into it willingly. All the tears you or they have cried, Pisces, were never wasted. They were waters of cleansing, washing away pride, fear, and illusion. Every night of sorrow was a baptism, preparing both of you to step into something greater, something purer, something more aligned with your true selves. Tears have softened the soil of your hearts, making it fertile for joy to grow. And now, the Ten of Cups shows me that joy is ready to bloom. This card does not only speak of romance, it speaks of family, of togetherness, of community, of a life built on shared dreams. For some of you, this could manifest as reconciliation with a partner who has learned their lessons, ready now to love you the way you deserve. For others, this could be the arrival of someone new whose soul has been aligned with yours all along, someone who steps into your life at the exact moment you are ready to receive them. Either way, the energy is the same: love that lasts, love that supports, love that heals. Pisces, you have always carried a vision in your heart of what love could be: a sanctuary where you can be your truest self, where your sensitivity is not criticized but cherished, where your dreams are not dismissed but nurtured. The Ten of Cups is the universe telling you that this vision is not a fantasy. It is real, it is possible, and it is coming closer than you realize. Imagine, Pisces, the feeling of waking up each day knowing that your heart is safe, your soul is understood, your laughter is shared. Imagine building a home not just of walls and windows, but of trust and tenderness. Imagine the stability of knowing that through every storm, you will have someone by your side who sees you, chooses you, and loves you endlessly. That is the promise of the Ten of Cups. That is the horizon you are approaching. But the key, dear Pisces, is openness. The universe can bring the opportunity to your door, but only you can choose to open it. Only you can choose to release the last remnants of fear, to let the past be washed clean by the waters of your tears, to allow joy to take root where sorrow once lived. The Ten of Cups waits for you with open arms, but you must meet it with the same. So as you step into this next chapter, hold this truth close. Your tears were not weakness, they were preparation. They were rivers leading you to the ocean of fulfillment. Now, that ocean is before you, sparkling with promise. The Ten of Cups assures you that happiness is not just a dream, it is your destiny. And all you need to do is say yes to it. Pisces, as we come to the end of this journey together, I want you to take a deep breath and feel the energy that has been flowing through every word. Tonight, you have not only received a message from the cards, but you have also been reminded of who you truly are, a soul of infinite depth, a mirror of divine love, and a being chosen by the universe to experience abundance, healing, and joy. The path has not always been easy. You've carried tears, doubts, and fears. Yet, through it all, your heart has never stopped beating with hope, your intuition has never stopped whispering the truth, and your soul has never stopped searching for the love and happiness it deserves. The lesson hidden inside these messages is simple yet profound. Every tear you've shed, has been a cleansing ritual, every sleepless night a step toward awakening, and every sign you've noticed a breadcrumb leading you back to your destiny. The universe has not abandoned you, it has been preparing you to recognize true love when it appears, preparing you to embrace abundance when it flows into your life, preparing you to step fully into the version of yourself that is strong, radiant, and aligned with your higher calling. Now, I want you to hold this truth close. You are not imagining your power. You are not imagining the signs. You are not imagining the bond that ties you to another soul. All of it is real, and all of it is guiding you toward a chapter of fulfillment that will feel like coming home. But this isn't just about love with another person, it's also about love with yourself. The Ten of Cups reminds us that true happiness begins within. And when your heart is open, it becomes magnetic, drawing toward you the people, opportunities, and miracles that resonate with your frequency. So, how can you carry this into your everyday life? Start by trusting your intuition more than your fear. When you sense something, don't dismiss it, explore it. When you feel pulled toward a decision, lean into it. When your heart tells you that you deserve more, believe it. Because Pisces, the universe responds to your faith. The more you affirm your worth, the more life will rise to meet you. Light your candle, write down your intentions, repeat your affirmations. These rituals are not small. They are powerful declarations that you are ready to receive. And here, I want to invite you to anchor this energy right now by leaving a comment below. Write, Pisces, I am ready to receive love and abundance. Let these words echo into the universe. Let them weave into the collective energy of all who watch this message. And let them serve as a reminder that you are not alone on this path. You are part of a community of dreamers, believers, and healers who are all raising their vibration together. If this message resonated with your soul, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others who may need to hear it. Every time you engage, you amplify the energy of this space, allowing more people across the world to feel the same hope, comfort, and inspiration you are feeling now. And if you feel called to support this channel in an even deeper way, consider using the Super Thanks button. Every contribution, no matter how small, helps spread these messages of light across the world and ensures that more souls receive the guidance they are waiting for. And don't forget, check the description below this video, because I've left a special gift there just for you, something to help you align with the energy of love and prosperity in your own life. And I promise you, the next videos will be even more magical. We will dive deeper into the mysteries of the Zodiac, uncover the secrets the universe has been waiting to reveal, and explore the rituals that can bring luck, youthfulness, and abundance straight into your everyday reality. Stay with me, because the best is yet to come. Pisces, remember this as you leave tonight. You are not just a dreamer, you are Neptune's light, a chosen soul carrying the frequency of love and prosperity into the world. You are worthy of happiness, you are worthy of wealth, you are worthy of the life you've always imagined. The universe has been preparing you for this moment, and now it is your time to shine. So tell me in the comments, what kind of content would you love to see in the next video? Which mysteries of the Zodiac do you want us to explore together? Your voice matters, and this channel exists to serve you. Until we meet again, keep shining, keep believing, and never forget, you are destined for love, for abundance, and for a life more beautiful than you can yet imagine. I'll see you in the next video, dear Pisces.